this looks bad. I don't care anymore. Okay. Hello. How's everybody this morning? Oh my god. I hope you all are well. I just woke up. Look how dark that is. Uh, hmm. Anyway, y'all know my struggles. I don't need to freaking keep reiterating it. Um, Good morning. So anyway, I had a bad dream last night. I'm hoping it's not a premonition. Because when I have reoccurring dreams about certain stuff, I don't know if it's just coincidental, but then like something happens. I know that sounds really freaky and weird. I'm not saying like I'm like a foreseer of the future or anything. It's just like coincidental, right? Um, freaking, I had this dream that it was like the end of the world as we know it. And like I don't watch any sci-fi. I haven't been watching like weird shit. Well, I was watching Chambers, but that it was really Chambers is really fucking weird. Um, I like it, but I finished that like the night before last. So, and that's not even about the end of the world. So it's like this is kind of a random dream. And it was scary and like everything was just desolate. Like, excuse me. And I was in the city with my daughter, and I was pregnant, and I don't know where my husband was. And like, we were seeking shelter in this building with like a group of other people, and hi Haley Matthews, hi, how are you? Like, we had luckily I had one of those like straw things. You know those? Well, we actually have a few. They're like purification like straw things. So like if you're like up hiking and there's a stream, you can actually drink from the stream with the little thingy. This is like a tube. It like purifies water. You can use it like so many times, and we had that, and we were drinking from this like really icky like pool, which I don't know if it if that thing even cleanses out chlorine and all that, those chemicals, but in my dream it did. And so we were drinking that from this like mucky pool. It was just really sad. And then like I was still pregnant and I knew that I had to deliver naturally because that would be the only way, obviously, without medication of any kind. That's what I'd have to do. And I was just like freaking out and like, how am I going to do this? And just, it was a really stressful freaking dream. And it was really real. So I woke up hella early because I'm like, why am I having these shitty dreams, right? Okay, I can try to give you advice. I have a 2.5-year-old. Um, I'm flattered that you'd ask me for advice. Everyone seems to think that I'm like this terrible person for some reason. It's really weird. Anyway, but yeah, like there's more to the dream. There's more like detail and more going on, and like it was really strange. I don't like having dreams like that. Because of my PTSD and stuff, like when I have dreams like that, it almost sets the tone for the day, and it's hard to shake it. Like I'm not gonna tell you like everything that happened in the dream. It just wasn't pleasant. It was scary. It's hard to shake it, Like, I don't know. I just don't want to be feeling this way all day. That's all I can say about that. So I'm gonna go to church, and then I'm gonna call the DMV and fight with them because they gave me the wrong website for a test that I had to take for my ticket. I'm so tired. And then after that, I have to fill a Patreon workout, which I want it to be aerobic based because that's the hardest for me. And I want to challenge myself a bit today because that's what I do when shit's stressful. When shit gets like hella stressful, I like to like make it even harder. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, I'm struggling a bit today with my mental health. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of debating on going to church because I'm like, mentally, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm not like feeling it, um, it helps not to go because I won't hear whatever they're trying to, whatever, is trying to be said. Like, same with AA. Like, if I'm not feeling it, like, I won't get a good meeting. I know that sounds really freaking weird. And people typically are the opposite of that. Like, they say, oh, if you're not feeling it, go. You'll get better. You'll be glad you did. But for me, I'm quite the opposite. If I'm not feeling something, um, it's best that I take care of my mental health and kind of like put that like on the kind of, it's hard to explain. I don't freaking know. For those of you that suffer with like bipolar, PTSD, anxiety, blah 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 blah, that maybe you guys can kind of hear what I'm saying. Like, um, that sometimes when you feel this way, um, for me, exercise kind of helps when I'm like this. When I'm like stuck in my head, and I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? I'll do whatever you say. I'm just kidding. What happened to the person that had the question? They left? Yeah, figures. It's probably a troll. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Aside from my shitty dream, I'm trying to shake that off right now. Try to shake it off right now. I don't know what to do. And that was a really creepy dream. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I see my therapist this week. On Wednesday, I think. Oh, good. And I'll go to AA Friday. And I'll go to church Sunday. I don't know, but I'm feeling church right now. I'm just not, like, there's that little kitty. Shitty fucking kitty. There he is. He probably feels my angst, so he's like, I'll help you with it. Come here. Come here, Kiki. Be my service cat. Be my service key. Okay. Put my coffee down. Hi, Pudge. Hi, baby boy. Look how special he is. Oh, wait, you can't see. Come on. No, stay here. Don't take off, dude. Oh, man. No, don't drink my coffee. No, he just came here to make my stress even more. I'm just kidding. There he goes. Oh, you can't see him. Darn it. It's the tip of his tail. He's being a butt. Anyway, he's trying to wake up the rest of my family. And I told him, I'm not letting you out of the gym. And he kept persisting. And finally, I was like, fine, I caved at 8 o'clock. I'm like, freaking get out here. And I loved on him, and I tried to lock him up in here. But he started, like, scratching the carpet in this room. I'm like, oh, crud. I can't have every carpet in every room tore up. Kiki, I know you can't hear me, but I'm tapping with my toe. That means get over here. Yeah. He walks away. No, he was up here earlier loving on me and, like, purring and being so cute. Being so cute. And yeah, Pudge wasn't in my dream. Like, it was just me and baby girl, my pregnant ass. It was really scary. I don't know why I'm having, like, that's a creepy dream. I don't like that. I mean, there was tons more that happened that I can't share on here because it's just so scary, you know? Look at him. He's trying to get my coffee. Look. Key. Key. He's such a turd. He's young. He's a kitten. There's not much I can do about that. He's a kitten. He's got to just grow up a little bit. But everyone's like, you don't stream very long. I'm like, well, when I do, nobody comes in, so. I don't know what to do. Melancholy. Like, I feel. I don't know. It's hard to explain. He's such a turkey dude. He opened the door and now it's like freezing cold. I don't know. Like sometimes when I go, I don't know. I want to like, I don't know what I want to do. Probably take an Epsom salt bath because I'm kind of sore. I'm not sore from my filming yesterday because I really didn't. I only did like 30 minutes worth of working out, which ain't shit, you know. So I'm definitely not sore from that. I'm just sore from my fibro, and so I'm probably gonna take an Epsom salt bath, and then after that, see how I feel, engage things from there. We'll go from there. I'm just not looking forward to calling the DMV, like things that are normal that normal people can do. Like, okay, I gotta go call the DMV. Let me call them. You know, that kind of stuff. When you have the problems that I have, those kinds of things are extremely overwhelming. Those kinds of things are just like I'm dreading them telling me that I can't get an extension, and I'm just scared. I don't know. I'm sorry this vlog is so motivational and positive, but you know, people always say, you know, why are you always talking about your mental illness? Because this is my day-to-day life. This is what I'm going through. I can't show it in front of my daughter. I try not to show it in front of my husband. This is my only outlet, aside from therapy now. and AA. But I don't think AA really understands mental illness to the extreme. Like, they understand, like people can have like anxiety disorders or what have you, but I don't think they really delve into like the really heavy mental health shit, like because they're not trying to get everyone on drugs. You know what I mean? Like they're really like try to be sober and like well, I mean, the drugs that I am, I'm still sober. It doesn't make me not sober, but they're just very. I mean, you're not supposed to sit there and talk about pharmaceuticals the whole meeting. Like that's stupid. That's you're trying to tell people, hey, like some of these people are maybe addicted to Xanax. I don't freaking know. Um, so it's not like I don't know. I mean, AA helps with my disease of alcoholism. Therapy helps with my disease of mental health. Um, I need both. And then church helps with my spiritual health. And that's where, like, you need all three things. Of course, you need your physical too. I'm just waiting for my meds to kick in. But this is how I am when I've had a night terror and um, my meds haven't kicked in yet. And this is what it looks like. Do you know what I mean? And this is an everyday thing. This isn't just. Some days are better than others. That is true. Um, but I mean, this is the face of somebody with mental illness. This is, um, and people don't like that about my channel. They don't have to watch it. You know what I mean? Got a lot of shit for sharing that, and it's kind of like, then don't watch it. You know what I mean? I get a lot of people that say that they understand and that they feel me and that they've been through it and that they, you know, this is another form of support that I have where I can reach out to like others that deal with mental illness. Like it's not just, you know, that stuck feeling. Like if you deal with the head fuck that I deal with, being stuck's almost like the scariest thing that you could be, because then your day could go completely downhill. And you got to make sure you catch yourself when you're like that. He's bumping my phone. He's my service kitty. Aww. He my service kitty. Stop moving, dude. He moves so much. I can't film him for the life of me. Like he's constantly like he's ADD. Come here, kitty. I want to show your cute face. Oh, what? This is my call there. I think he's trying to be a service kitty to me. There he goes. Hey, we can't hear. I'm hoping you're seeing him. But oh yeah, put your butt in my face. That'll really help me. Just kidding. He likes getting scratched. You know how all animals like this, their tail bum scratched. I call their tail bum. Well, my husband started the tail bum. It's the part above their tail, like right there where their tail starts. It's called the tail bum because it's not quite their bum. It's the tail bum. And all kitties and doggies love having their tail bum scratched. Oh, there he is. Look how cute he is. He's trying to be a service kitty. He's like, look how cute I am, Mom. Look, you don't have to be sad or depressed. Well, it's not that. Look at this. It's not about, see, a lot of people get this misconception that just because I'm struggling, it's because I'm unhappy in my life or I'm like not grateful for what I have. And that's like the most worst preconceived evil notion of mental illness. Like, just stop your assumptions, please. Because that's not the case. I am extremely blessed and extremely happy with my life. And then I am overjoyed that I'm having baby number 2 and it's a boy. And baby Gold gets a sibling. Like, you don't even know. That's a miracle in itself. I shouldn't, I mean, I was in a position where, I mean, having kids was kind of, I mean, it was going to be a long road, possibly, you know? And it only ended up being like 5 months or something of trying. Still was long, but not, some people try for years. But that's what pulls me out of it, is thinking of, you know, baby boy in my belly, thinking, ow, turd. He's chewing my earbud. That's what pulls me out of it, is thinking of my daughter and thinking of my life and thinking of the things that I'm grateful for, and um, acknowledging them and allowing myself to feel that just overwhelming love is what gets me out of it. That's what gets me out of it. Not medication, not meditation, not anything else, but just look at this. And him too, of course. He as well. He gets me out of a lot of rough times. I think he is a service cat. Like, I think all animals are service animals because they can kind of sense, like, when you're going through stuff, and then they come up to you and, like, you know, whether it's a dog or a cat, they'll, like, come up to you and nudge you and purr on you and, like, be super cute so you forget, like, oh, you know, oh, he's so cute. Let me put my glasses on. I don't know where they went. Oh, there they are. He was playing with them. So he batted them. Baba Black Sheep, no, I've never said I was going to get rid of him. No, my husband wanted to get rid of him. No. I said it would be easy just to get rid of him, which is sad. But no, I mean, it's been a struggle. He's deaf, so he's quite loud. We've just had to make a few adjustments to the way we do things. Like, he sleeps in the basement now because if you look up deaf kitties on YouTube, you will see what I'm talking about. They're very vocal. They're very, very loud. And they'll wake up my daughter, who's like 2.5, and she won't get sufficient amount of sleep, and then the day's kind of rocky, you know. So we decided just to let him sleep in the gym. Um, like I said, the gym was tore up the first few nights he did it. The blinds were broken. I mean, like, I joke and say it looked like Motley Crue was in there partying. Like, there was just one little silly blind kitty, or blind deaf kitty rather. But no, he's a rescue. He's our cat. He's our family member. I would never. I might joke about it, like, to be mean to him because he's a pain in the ass. But he's still young. Like, he's only one, so he just has to grow up a little bit. Like, that's it. He's fine. No, I would never. I would never, ever, ever, ever give him back to the shelter. No, no, no. It's not. It's a non-option. It doesn't matter. He's our rescue kitty. Do you see? He's a rescue. Oh, okay. He's a rescue key. Anyway, he's too cute. I joke and say that he's lucky he's cute, you know? Because if he wasn't, I didn't say death. Ow! Oh. Ah! Now he's biting me. Oh, and then he licks me. What? What is that about? Why do cats do that? Well, he wasn't really biting me hard. He didn't leave a mark. Um, he's just being a turk. But no, he's a good service cat. Like, he'll come up to you when he knows, like, you're struggling or you're depressed or you're just kind of feeling down. And he'll come up to you and just start purring you. Like, he'll force you to, like, he'll, like, nudge your phone out of your hand and he'll just, like, be up in your face, like, purring so loud. It's, like, freaking cute. And then you forget you were depressed. It's really weird. He's a good key. He's really, really smart. For being deaf, I mean, I've seen worse cases where the cats just don't ever stop meowing. Like, oh my God. Like, luckily he only does it, like, in the morning and at night. Like, he doesn't really do it, like, in between. unless he's like asking for food or something. But he's a good boy. I would never, ever, 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 ever. He has a chip. Are you kidding? I have him. He's ours. He's Archie. But now he's grooming himself. I've got to do the same. So I'm gonna go. But just, I want to put out there everyone's preconceived notions of what mental illness is. If you don't have mental illness, you're not going to understand it. So stop. I'm sick of hear people saying, "Oh, you're just so unhappy." No, no, I'm not. I'm not. If you can't see that, then that's sad. I'm sorry. Sucks to be you, not me. I'm fine, but I struggle, and I vlog my struggles because it empowers me. It allows me when I say it out loud. It makes it valid, and then its validity can make me correct it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, I think it's Mental Health Month, anyways, today, isn't it? Or this month of May, mental health. Or was that last month? I don't freaking know. Either way, I'm putting awareness out there. Don't just assume shit. You know what I mean? Not all disabilities you can see on people, and your assumptions don't help. Just saying. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna take an Epsom salt tubby. Peace.